Hey everyone, this is Carlos and Sandy Lee. Thank you so much for listening. We couldn't do this without the support of Ondium. It's a national on-demand staffing platform for dental professionals.
You can earn PTO, you can get medical benefits, and you don't have to mess with those crazy 1099s. So check out Ondium in our link below. That's for crazy.
It is for crazy people.
Oh my gosh, do you see this little butthole? Oh.
That?
No, it's an actual fly. Oh, episode 185. Oh no. Yeah. Dang, this fly's got me all discombobulated.
You're gonna knock your back wall down before this.
I will.
Swinging at the damn thing.
Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Can you? Yeah, you can see these lines.
Yeah.
You know how like you're getting some like nice sleep and you wake up and your face is all like melted into the wrinkles in the pillow or something like that.
Like your jaw was behind you somehow.
Yeah, that's what these lines are. That was some good sleep.
Damn.
And I went to bed a little late. Fell asleep on the couch. That's our weekends. We've talked about it before. Fall asleep on the couch. At some point, I wake up and go to bed. It was like 1 a.m. I fall back to sleep. I have crazy dreams. Like one of my dreams, John, in my dream only, John was an idiot. That doesn't, my dreams, anyway, so he's like, there's this like monster truck rolling by us. And he was like, watch this. I am stronger than this monster truck. And he lays under the wheel of this truck. And so the truck like rolls over him. And then it was like, oh, wait, we forgot something. Backs up and then rolls off. And then John, like, I look at him and his body is covered in tire tracks. And then he stands up. And this is the horrible part. He stands up and like the whole side of his face is like drooped down and broken. And like, he's like, it was gruesome. Like, and then he started freaking out. And in my dream, I was like, it's okay. Lay back. It's fine. And I grabbed my phone, and in my dream, like I'm stuttering, like, how do I dial 911? It's, that kind of thing.
What's the number to 911?
Yes. But, oh gosh, it was funny up until that part when he sits up and it's like, oh, his poor face.
What kind of movie were you guys watching?
We weren't watching movies. We were watching, Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington. They both committed suicide. Like Chris Cornell committed suicide, and then not too long after, Chester Bennington committed suicide. Limp Bizkit.
Who was Chester Bennington?
Was it Blink 182 or I think it's Blink 182, the lead singer there. Okay. And then Chris Cornell, Audio Slave, Soundgarden, Chris Cornell. But we were just watching music videos. There was nothing like crazy gruesome or anything. I don't know. Like, and we didn't even eat. I'm trying to think. Oh, I did have some spicy food. Anyway,
little sippy
that's yeah, we had a few drinks, but anyway. Yeah. All right. Let me just one last thing. You know how like when your kids were young and they wanted to go swim in a pool, what do you think? Like, what's the typical time range you would let them be out in the sun in the pool?
I'd probably like maybe 10:30 in the morning to about maybe 8 at night.
Oh, well, never mind. I thought I was cool.
Why?
Oh, because I was like, I got in the pool around almost like 2 yesterday, and I did not get out of this pool until almost 7, like 5 hours. I felt like a fish. It was amazing. My skin was all wrinkled. Like,
pretty cool.
Yeah, I really love having a pool in the backyard.
I bet.
That's the floaty feeling.
In the sauna yesterday.
An hour?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the temperature down there too?
I didn't go all the way to 140 because you would die, I think, at 140.
Probably.
Because it's not. Here's the thing. The sauna at the gym would hit like 175, 180, and it was hot.
Yeah.
But I could do like 40 minutes in that. you know, but the
Really?
140 in this, damn, bro, it feels like an oven.
Huh.
Like it's
Maybe
just
they're
it's
lying at the
uncomfortable.
gym.
I don't know, man. One of them is hotter than they're saying. Um,
Obviously.
but so I keep like a $1.25, and you just drip the whole time, man.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm not a dripper. I'd rather be in water and dripping that way, but not sweat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I my wife she bought us these like sauna towel things. So
What is
it's
that?
it's a towel that you wear when you're in the sauna. You know what I'm
What is
saying?
it? What does it do?
It does what towels do, son. It just
Oh,
soaks
it
up.
sucks
Yeah. So
sweat.
I let them hang dry in the garage.
Ugh.
All right.
So they hang dry and all the
Yeah.
sweat just kind of
Well,
dries all up in that.
and then you wash them. Yeah.
Oh, and then you wash. Okay, thank God you wash. Oh my
You don't
gosh,
need
I was
like
about to
4 or
lose
5
my
times in a
mind.
row. No, dude. I
Yeah.
dude, I read a thing and it was on runners. Not that I'm a runner at all, but
Yeah.
it was anyway. She was saying the lady was saying how to take care of your clothes. She's like, when they're sweaty,
Mhm.
like if I'm in a hamper, you're gonna ruin them. You know what I mean? So you have to let them
Gotcha.
air dry and then wash them. You know what I mean?
Can you not throw them straight in the washer?
I imagine you could. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I
If
mean,
you
what are
had a
you gonna
load
do? You
ready
gonna
to
wash a
go or
t-shirt
something.
and pair of
Yeah.
shorts every time, you know? So
Right.
she's like, just let them air. You gotta hang them somewhere and let them air dry.
Huh. Okay.
And then, yeah, because it's gross. I mean, it's just a horrible proposition, the whole thing, you know. So
Yeah. I feel like we're the opposite of each other in that sense. Like I'd rather be like I take like cooler showers, lukewarm tops. And I don't ever want to be too hot, you know.
well,
But
you
you're
would die
like,
in this thing.
let's burn me or something.
You would be uncomfortable in this thing.
I feel like I would. Like I
Yeah.
feel like, especially, oh my gosh, could you imagine if I was in your sauna and I had a hot flash on top of that?
You probably
I would combust.
spontaneously combust. Yeah,
Absolutely, I would.
yeah.
And then there goes your sauna because it's all burned up.
In
Thanks,
the house,
Sandy.
probably because it's in the garage. So
And your house. Thanks, Sandy.
with your
And menopause.
flammable body.
She's on fire. No, literally.
That's a horrible way to die, man.
Yeah, we talked about that. Oof.
I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
one
about it.
speaker that talked about it. No.
I kicked a plastic box accidentally walking.
Yeah, like
in
one of
Missouri.
those plastic Rubbermaid tubs or whatever.
Like an organizer thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was empty. Thank God, because I
Yeah.
launched it several feet. But I was like, if that had anything in it, I would have broken my foot. It's how hard I kicked the thing. You know, like I didn't see it. I just came around the corner and bam. I'm like, what the hell is this in the corner? And I remember I'm the one that moved it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like,
immediately when that stuff happens, I try to figure out who I can blame for it. And then when I whittle it down and it's me, I'm like, it wasn't so bad.
yeah.
But if it's anybody else, oh, they're gonna hear about it. Well, I act like anybody else with John.
Like who else could it be? You know?
Yes. Oh.
What was I gonna tell you? What did we do this week? Nothing. We're just gearing up for the festival next week.
Yeah.
So
I ordered my clothes that match the descriptions of the days, the special things.
Yeah, the themes
we're supposed to
whatever.
wear. Yeah, the themes. That's yes.
One of the themes was channel your flannel, which just rhymes, you know. And then
yes,
I had a vendor go, so we got to wear flannel. I'm like, yeah. What? And then I'm kind of joking. I'm like, yeah. What genius came up with this? July in Nashville, you know, running around with flannel, you know. He's like, I don't even know if I have flannel.
Yeah, I
don't
adored
buy flannel. I'm like, dude, just get a flannel t-shirt or what, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
a bandana or something. You know what I'm saying?
I got a sleeveless, it's just a plaid shirt and it's thin and it's sleeveless from Amazon. Like I'm not gonna wear real flannel.
Yeah.
No,
That's all I got is real flannel. And I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Cut.
I tried to roll the sleeves up and my arms are so
cut the sleeves off.
and huge that I can't
Yeah.
roll the sleeves up high, or else I'd have a roll this thick on, you know. It would look
like you have a pack of smokes
I
in
can't
them.
roll it up that high. I'm kidding about the muscles, but I can't roll it up that high. Like it just won't go, you know. I'm gonna be, and then I tried it on for a second. I was like, I'm hot already. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I would just cut the sleeves off.
You think so?
In a heartbeat, I would, and let the little strings hang down. You can do like a cap sleeve, so it's not like here. You cut it like here, so it covers a little bit of the shoulder, and just leave it stringy. Like what's his name? What's the guy? He was part of the Jeff Foxworthy bunch.
Oh, Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, that guy. There you go. Done.
You know.
Channel Larry the Cable Guy. Get it?
Yeah. What is the deal with the airlines right now, man? What's going on? Are they running out of gas? What the hell's happening?
I hear
they're canceling flights by the bucket load.
This is the first I've heard about it.
What?
I hope my flight doesn't cancel. If my flight gets canceled, they're gonna refund my money and I'll just drive. It's only like 5 hours. I should have just driven anyway, but
I should have too.
I don't want to have to manage Nashville downtown.
I don't want to do that, and I don't want to pay for parking, but I want to pay for parking at the airport, so it doesn't really make a difference. And it's only
true.
I think it might be less than 5 hours for me to get there, you know. But where am I going to park my truck, man?
Yeah, I take the Bronco.
Yeah, if the airport's going to get sketch,
yeah, I haven't gotten anything. I don't know.
I read a thing about from a flight attendant.
Flight attendants. That's what they call them now, anyway.
Yeah. So
we'll just stick with that.
Yeah. This article that had this flight attendant. She was like, "Listen, if it's less than 6 hours, you might want to just drive."
Really?
And I was like, "Wow." She goes, "Fly out early in the morning."
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Because those are usually on time." Yeah. She goes, "Yeah, you're leaving the house at 3, but the best chances of that bad boy being on time." And when I went to Jersey last time, 2 weeks ago, what was that, the 12th, 11th, whatever that was?
Mm-hmm.
On the way to the airport, they moved it like 20 minutes later. And I'm like, dude, this is 8 o'clock. What's going on, you know? So I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, I hear diesel's going through the roof as far as, you know, the price.
Everything's going crazy. Excuse me. I went to Dairy Queen because John didn't feel like cooking, and you know I would probably poison us by accident. So I went to Dairy Queen and I got a chicken strip basket and a flamethrower meal, and the total was like $25. Like I could have literally gone to a sit-down restaurant and gotten 2 burger meals for, you know, $12 each. That's Dairy Queen. That's fast food. That's crazy.
I've seen worse than that, dude. My son had to work the other day, and then I was like, "Hey, man, I gotta get gas. Do you want to go? You want to grab something to eat real quick?" I said, "I gotta run by Home Depot, jump in a truck." And I say truck, it's a Traverse. It's not really that trucky, but it's not a pickup.
That's okay.
It's comfortable as shit, though. I don't care what anybody says.
Hell yeah.
The nicest thing to drive. So would you go to Home Depot, buy whatever it is, some wood glue, whatever it was I was picking up, something. It was like $20, right? And then I'm like, "What do you want?" And then there was a Burger King just down the street that opened maybe a year ago.
Yep.
And I'm like, "All right, let's go." And then I go, "What do you want?" And we place his order, dude. And he got one sandwich, like a double something, the combo.
Yeah.
$13.
Just for the combo.
It was 12 and change. And I was like, "What the hell? The Burger King?" I remember you used to get like a Whopper, you know, thing for like $4 or $5 back in the day.
Yep.
It was,
does Just
well over $10. And I go,
yeah,
wait a minute, am I hearing this right? And
yeah.
I don't, for Burger King.
That's what I'm saying. Your best bet is go to Taco Bell off the dollar menu. Boom, you can get 25 cheese roll-ups for $25. Feed yourself for a week.
Yeah, you won't be able to leave the house, but you can somewhat get nutrition, I guess. You know,
you grow some carrots in the garden, you're good to go.
I remember
Spinach.
when those were like Five Guys prices. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Five Guys burgers and fries. Yeah.
$12 there, but they just made the thing right there in front
Right in front of you.
It's hot.
Yep. You had peanuts you could eat while you're waiting.
Remember those giant sack of fries they give you?
Yep.
You want garlic on them? I'm like, do I want garlic? Spray it on there.
Yes.
There's a vampire in the room. And
got a little truffle oil, throw that on there too, babe. Yeah.
And they would go in hard. And yeah, dude, everything costs $1 million now.
I know. I was looking at my 401k, my retirement account. It's not good. It's not good. So we rolled over. That's okay. I know. It's early. So when John left his previous job, we rolled over his retirement account into just another account on our own, and this time last year it was at a certain amount, and I just got the thing in the mail yesterday to kind of update us. So last month to this month we lost $5,000 in 1 month. 1 year ago to this month we lost $10,000 out of that account. But if you listen to Dave Ramsey, it's just, I'm not messing with it. I'm riding the wave, because over a 12-year, because we see these dips. We see 2008, a huge.
It'll come back. Yeah.
Yes, it has an average of about 12% in increase over a certain span of years. But if you look back at 2008, when everything completely crashed, we have bounced back even more so from that. So this is a little plunge, and it's because, COVID and, all that stuff. So I don't touch anything. I never have. Like, I don't go, oh, sell, buy. I don't do all that.
Yeah, no, you can't panic. No.
We have a little bit of our investments into riskier stuff. Just for the fun of it, like $3,000,
I get it. Yeah, I've done the same.
Yeah. So we just ride the wave, but to see those numbers, it's kind of like, oh, it sucks.
Yeah. I try not to look at it because it's just going to stress you out. But
absolutely.
Or fire up, and maybe you want to be fired up. I don't know, but
yeah, some people, like, that's their thing. They like to invest. They like to buy. They like to sell. And we could totally do that if we wanted to, but I think just riding the wave is good enough for us. And we could, because if you were
young enough where it's not panic time yet,
if you're low 40s and under, you could totally play around with the market and probably bounce back just fine. But if you're getting closer to retirement, you don't want to just ride the wave. What I feel bad for is people who are about to retire. Like, they were about to retire and they look at their account and they lost $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Those are the people that are going to suffer right now, I feel like. Or they're going to decide, oh, well, I'm just going to have to work 2 more years.
Well, there's jobs out there, man, because nobody wants to work anymore.
Oh, I know. I get dings on my my phone all the time, because I got mad one day and said, I'm gonna look for another job. Everybody does that every once in a while. And now I still get ZipRecruiter or something dings me all the time that there's jobs, and they're paying like $10 more an hour than where I am, which is tempting. But then I'm like, I don't want to start over. I just,
yeah.
I'm cool where I am. My coworkers fine.
Agency, and they're like, hey, we're offering X in your area. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Yeah. If I were going to do anything,
I would 5 years ago.
Right. If I were going to do anything, I think I would just temp and use OnDM and just temp And then I would get my PTO,
Yeah.
I would get benefits and stuff, you know, through them versus trying to piecework something together. And they make it so easy. That's what I would do. Like, just, I'll go in, you give me the crappiest patients, the crappiest stuff. It's just for one day. If I don't like you, I ain't coming back, that kind of thing. You know, I think that's what I would do.
I think you should have or could or do whatever you, or don't do anything.
I'll do what I want.
You know, yeah. So this thing next week is gonna be pretty. I want to say
Off the
epic.
chain.
Yeah, it's gonna be real busy. You know, I got a million and one things to do, but yeah. So next week is gonna be it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be some cool people there. So
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There always is. So is off the chain still acceptable, or is it like old people trying to be cool?
Is it insensitive in some way? Off the chain?
I don't even know what it means.
So.
Like, where did it come from? Is it racist?
I don't know. Everything's racist now, but
I'll just not talk. How about that? I'll just be literal.
This and not be white.
This coming week will be very exciting.
Off the chain is I think it was like a wild dog is just off the chain, just
oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like when Shelby, she gets off the chain and she goes, pew!
Snickers got off the chain the other day.
Oh, Snickers.
So we've been taking Anthony around the neighborhood in a wagon, right?
Yes.
We had a heat wave.
Yeah.
And one day I had long pants on and I'm like, what am I out of my mind? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he loves it though. He'll sit back there with a juicy and just point
He's
at
just
stuff.
Chilling. He's like, look at my limo.
You know, he's just hanging out, having a great time. So my wife decides that her and my son are gonna go and then take Snickers. They get to the edge of the driveway, 100 feet. And this little bee jumps out of the thing and starts hauling ass. And they're like, nope. Next thing I know, I see the door open to the garage and she gets, placed inside the house. I'm like, I told you to put a leash on her. And my wife was like, I didn't think she would jump out of the thing. I'm like, of course she's going to jump out of the thing. Why wouldn't she jump out of the thing? She's a psychopath, Yeah.
And then the vibrations and stuff freak them out a little bit.
She's like, I'm out of here, and then she just bolted. I mean, she didn't go and get in the traffic or anything, but you can't. Right. That's too risky.
It's scary, yeah.
So, well, you have opportunity, Snickers, to go on a sightseeing tour, but
you could have been in the wagon, in the limo.
That's it. We've been trying to do the pizzas on the Komodo grill.
Oh yeah. How's that going?
It's been raining, man.
Oh yeah, it's storming today.
Thunderstorms and stuff, but I got it down. I got a system. I researched it, and I'm ready to roll.
Tell me how you do it, or how you're gonna do it, because when we didn't research it. John just put the pizza onto the stone, and then I found out because it burned the bottom, and then I found out later that you're supposed to like have a little buffer and then a pizza stone or something like that.
No, I haven't done it, but I saw this guy do it, and I was like, that's how I'm going to do it. So
is that right, though? You got to have the stone and then some spacers and then an actual pizza stone?
Yeah, or a second stone for sure. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
A way to diffuse it. And you got to have like crazy high heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he filled up the whole firebox up and opened the vents up all the way and then just flame on. And his got up to like, I want to say 800 or 900 degrees, dude. You know how hot that is?
800 or 900 degrees?
Hundreds. Yeah.
How did he get it that high?
You leave all the vents open, I guess.
Whoa.
And he used, the more charcoal you use, the hotter it gets. So, I mean, he had a box full of charcoal. And here's the weird part. So you heat up the grill, you heat everything up, everything gets in the temperature stabilizes at 800-900 degrees, right?
Oh.
You burp it, you sort of open it a little bit, let some of the heat out, right?
Yeah.
Open it, slide the pizza on, and then the guy goes, we'll give it 2 minutes. And he puts the lid down. And I go, did he just say 2 minutes? He goes, after a minute, I lift it carefully, turn it 90 degrees, closed it another 60 seconds, and it was done. I said, get the hell out of here.
That's faster than a microwave.
Bro. From raw dough to boiling pepperoni and browned on the bottom.
Dang.
I go, what?
You know, they have an accessory that makes it a pizza oven. So it's
I've
like a
seen
little,
that.
yeah, isn't that cool? It's got like, it's like a wedge with a little slot.
Yeah.
So you can stick it in there and pull it out and stuff.
Bro. So when you put that thing in, you got to close all the other vents, and then all the heat and air comes out of that hole, that big pizza hole.
Okay.
Right? A pizza hole. This is a pizza hole right here.
This is a big pizza
I'm
hole.
out of one right now. I love pizza.
Put it right in here. I do
know?
too. Don, that's his favorite food.
Yeah, but we went out for pizza the other day, and I didn't get pizza. I got like a sausage parm, and it wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jersey for sure. I could tell you that much. I've told you about my spot in Jersey, right? My little brother and I, we used to go on Sundays.
I don't think you
my
have.
youngest brothers. This is my dad's son.
Yeah.
My brother on my dad's side. He was maybe 14. And then I'd hang out later or on Saturday. We go play pool or whatever. You know, my buddy had a pool table in his basement. We'd have a few beers and order food or whatever. And then so I'd sleep in on Sundays. I didn't have anything to do. So he'd come over on his bike. I had a pickup truck at the time. And then he'd hang out till I woke up. And then my mom would take my younger brothers to church, and they were furious because they didn't want to go. And so we'd go to this place called Rose's Pizza.
Roses. Okay.
It was in Lodi, New Jersey.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And you walk in. I think I've told you about this place, man. You can smell it, right? And you walk in. There's like a quick check next door, which is like a 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah.
You walk in, and there's a dude, and he's got the like a white T-shirt with the with the what's that called? The apron over the front, right?
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Hey, Goomba, how you doing? Hey, come on, hey, okay, you know." And the place smelled like oregano. And
yeah.
And there's like some older guy in the back with a giant ass pot of sauce, and he's just sitting back there, just stirring it. I'm like, "Oh, that's gonna be some good ass sauce," you know what I mean?
Yes, that's legit.
They make the pizzas, the sausage parms, whatever. So I'd order a sausage parm. Sandy, when I tell you this thing was delicious, dude. It was like a big, I want to say maybe 12-inch roll, like a thick roll, right?
Like a big old hoagie or something.
Yeah, they would slice it and put the sausage in the sauce in the middle of the thing, right?
Yeah.
A couple handfuls of cheese, and it would kind of like it was so heavy, it would kind of like fall open a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And they put it on that pizza thing, and they slide it in the oven.
Yeah.
The bubble, and then they put it out, and it was so big you couldn't pick it up. You had to, eat it. So we would split one of those and a couple sodas. And I just remember us having the best times, and that's why he came, because he knew that we were going to go eat some that's pizza or something. You know, what I mean?
That's awesome.
Oh, it was just like the nicest times, and I haven't seen him in a couple of years, and Pennsylvania, so I don't see him a lot, and I just remember that being a really, really fun time. And who can be angry over pizza? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
But the point is, the Italian food, the pizza down here isn't fantastic the way it is in New Jersey. Yeah.
I think one of these days we ought to converge on Jersey. Like you fly from Atlanta, I fly from St. Louis. I meet your ma. We go to Rose's. Like, you give me all take me through your whole old neighborhood. We just do a bunch of live videos and stuff on our trip. Like, I think that would be awesome.
You know, my old neighborhood. I told you it's a rough part of town, man.
Oh, maybe we'll just skip that part and then
let's not go to Jersey then, because the whole point.
We'll Google Earth it.
I'm sure in the daytime. I mean, it's not like there's wars going on outside.
We'll speed through it. That's where I used to live. That's where that kid stole my bike.
But, I was just talking with one of my friends the other day, and I'm like, man, we were all just poor kids just growing up, and then all of our friends, and I can say this with pride, all of them, my core group of maybe 8-10 guys, all of them. Some are retired military, an attorney, businessman, cops, and just everybody's just just
Yeah.
done well for themselves, and they're all good dudes, and nobody got in
Yep.
any trouble. And it was just, I think we were good kids, and we just, we
Yeah.
were just in a tight spot, you know what I mean? And
Oh
just,
yeah.
but
You
our
learn to
parents
survive
beat us into into being
into good
responsible human
behavior.
beings,
And the only guy that went to prison was that bully, right?
Oh, the one that tried to steal the bike from my
Yeah.
brother? Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I told you he got killed at some point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a horrible
Jeez.
story, man.
Yeah.
But that guy was on a bad path from day one, so
Yeah, that sucks.
unfortunately, yeah.
Mm.
But Jersey's fun, but it's and the pizza's delicious.
Yeah.
The point
I
is,
think I
I'm
would.
gonna make my own pizza and we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, that was the point. Oh, I love how we just pew pew pew.
Dude,
Our brains that's
goes
just how we work.
sideways, yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
that's what happens when you both have like ADD and you're just like, what was I saying? Oh
I
yeah.
know, but our conversation is so much more fun that way, though.
Oh yeah. I feel like you can almost feel the excitement like bubbling up and over,
You start having these memories, and you're like, "Yo, I
Yeah.
remember that was fun."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was a wild place, man. Like you would see weird stuff, like
Yeah.
if there was a car accident,
Yeah.
a fender bender, because it was on like
Yeah.
35, 30 miles an hour in that little
Yeah.
neighborhood, right? I mean, people would be bent out of shape, but nobody really got hurt because cars were made out of real metal back then.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
People would be pissed off, but it wasn't. But in the summertime,
Mhm.
you see people hanging out just watching. It was like an event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like a thing to do,
Somebody selling hot dogs.
And it was just, we had some good times, man. And
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it, man, but
Yeah.
we could do some silly stuff.
Mm,
Like my
I
buddy
can
Tony and I,
imagine.
right?
Yeah.
I always had this fascination with firecrackers, right? And like not blowing stuff up because that sounds very terroristy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Terroristy.
bottle rockets, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the firecrackers, I don't know if you knew that you can unwrap them and blow them up individually.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like a whole pack at once, right?
Right.
We can afford packs and packs of these things, so you'd get a couple packs for a quarter or whatever it was,
Right.
And you make them shits last all day long,
Yes.
And but then you have to go in and buy matches, and that was 5 cents or what? I mean, we're talking pennies, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
You had a lighter? What are you rich? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smoker? What the hell is this?
You steal it? What? How'd you get that?
And lighters back then were like in the late 70s were all those cool ass
Zippos or something.
not the Bics, but the Zippos. I'm sure they had the plastic ones, but those are ubiquitous now. You can buy those for 79 cents.
Right.
At the time, we didn't have, so we had matches.
Yes.
And and that was a hit or miss half the time, right? But if you were very careful, and with our little young fingers, we could unravel the fuse and jiggle out, like unwrap it and jiggle out some of the gunpowder, right?
Oh gosh.
And then roll it back up super, super tight. It was like a micro joint is what it looked like, right?
Oh my God.
And then it would burn super, super slow. So oh, guys, you could light it and then walk away, and you'd be almost a block away. But by then, somebody else is walking up and they're getting close to it. And out of the blue, you hear pow. So we would do it, go across the street and down a little bit, and just wait to see who was the lucky recipient.
Oh my gosh.
And it took forever to set up, and it was like a process, you got nobody around. And it was just the most dumb, but it was entertaining as hell, man. It was just
Yep.
Every once in a while the cops come and they take our stash, like I'm out $1.50, I mean, it's just,
you're like, dang, that's all the money.
We were young too, man. I want to say 10 or 11.
Yeah. Oh
kid.
yeah.
We weren't hurting anybody. It was just funny to see people just jump, and so just
I'm trying to think, I was 10 or 11 and my friend stole a cigarette from their parents, and we were down behind my house, and we were like, we didn't even inhale, like we didn't know how to smoke a cigarette, but we were passing around and we'd hold it in our mouths and then blow it out like we were cool and stuff. And then my little sister saw us and she went and told my mom. And my mom came out and she was like, "You get in the house." And I got the 3rd degree about smoking and how it kills you and all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I wasn't smart enough to say, "Mom, I didn't inhale."
Put that anywhere near your mouth, I think my mom would have hit us for that. I think,
whooped your butt.
Yeah, but
kids are mischievous. Like it's part of the growing process.
I didn't. Well, I wasn't that young. I didn't have the nerve, but I didn't try cigarette till I was maybe 18.
Yeah.
And I remember my buddy Doug was like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I've always wanted to smoke, right? He's like, why? We never smoked growing up. What are you doing? Your parents don't smoke. What are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know, man. And I just thought it was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just thought it was cool. And I enjoyed it. I'll tell you right now, dude, if I find out, and I think I've mentioned this before, I'm an ex-smoker, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think about it a lot, but if a comet was coming to Earth, and I mean, it was guaranteed it's hitting, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna be down at the 7-Eleven, bro. Buy me a pack of ultralights, something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sit on the back porch, bro. I just and this is probably sacrilegious to say as a hygienist, as a lifelong hygienist, because I've been a hygienist since day one. That's all I know how to do, and but I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It was one of those things like, dude, like, and you ex-smokers out there, you know what I'm talking about. A cup of coffee, bro, and that first cigarette of the day. And if you had
you better quit talking about it.
if you had a slice of that Jersey pizza, bro, I say you can go back to bed. Your day is complete. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Disclaimer: we do not support smoking.
No, it's horrible for you, and don't do it. And I'm sure it's not. Didn't do anything good for me.
He's talking to people who were already smoking.
I'm just saying, if we're going to be 100% honest,
yes,
ex-smokers, we're using our intelligent, adult brains there, and so you choose not to do it. But deep down inside, if that comment was coming, you'd have your asses out there with me on that back porch. I'd have a beer instead of coffee right now, dude. If I knew the end was coming, it was around the corner, and I because listen, let's be honest, right? We all hope we got at least another 50, right?
Yeah.
Or more, you're all right. I probably don't have 50, right? But I'm gonna try to get to as close as that number as possible.
Sure.
Right. But if I knew I had like I said, a comet or the bombs are going off,
something's happening, and the end is near.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make a difference if I have a smoke here or there. You know what I mean?
You know what I would do?
What would you do? What would be like if you knew the end was coming for some man-made reason, right? There's a war, they're dropping bombs, something's coming from Russia or China or Venezuela, wherever it's coming from, Cuba's launching missiles. Boom. What does Sandy do? You're gonna probably gather your dogs and Johnny and crack open some Everclear or something. I mean, what would you do? You know what I'm saying?
I think I would want to be clear-headed. I think I would either go to where Big Tuna is or have them come here, whatever, and I would eat some strawberry cake rolls from Little Debbie, because those are so delicious. I would eat whatever. Oh yeah, the strawberry swirl rolls or whatever they're called. So delicious.
Give me something
chocolate,
bro.
What?
Give me something chocolate.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll just whatever.
Sure Debbie makes chocolate stuff too, right?
She does. She does the Swiss rolls. Those are chocolate cake with cream and stuff. Yeah.
Like that waxy chocolate.
A little, yeah,
a little oily,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of coats your mouth. Yeah, but anyway, I think we would just focus on each other. That's kumbaya type stuff. But if we're not getting deep and serious about it, I think I would. Geez, that's a hard one.
It depends on
Because I was just,
how much time you
yeah,
got, right?
yeah. Because I was just thinking last night when I was in the pool, I was like, this is the life. This is
Good.
everything.
You're
This is
good.
everything I need. I'm
You know,
good. Like bills are paid. I got my Johnny. I got my big tuna. Like
healthy.
I got a swimming pool. I'm, it's quiet. It's just, I'm good. So I
Um,
feel like I would just hang around the house and spend time with my loved ones,
yeah.
whatnot,
I feel you, man. I keep having this passing thought about getting a motorcycle, but
Yeah.
um my son-in-law hurt himself a little bit, nothing bad,
Yeah.
and I was like, he's young and healthy, and what I'm saying, he's a young dude,
Yeah.
guys that could jump sideways if you wanted to with it, whatever that move
And
is,
if you got on it,
yeah, and I know I would go down hard and
yeah,
probably stay down, you know what I'm
probably break
saying?
some stuff.
And yeah, no one needs that. I think that would be on. So, and I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's, but my pain threshold, like
Yeah.
things hurt more. I
My whole
don't know if that
body
makes
hurts all
sense.
the time.
No, actually, I feel pretty good, but I'm just saying when
Yeah.
something painful happens, it just
Yeah.
hurts more.
Oh. Huh. I wonder if there's a scientific reason for it.
Like I don't know what did I do. I did something to my wrist,
Yeah.
and I went to grab something, and I go, "What the? Like what happened? I don't even remember doing anything to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I
You
punched the
probably just
wall,
slept
or
wrong.
I probably slept funny on it, and I woke up
Yep.
messed up. You know what I mean? woke up
Sleeping hurts you.
in a damn, carpal tunnel, brace.
Yes.
What's going on here? Speaking of carpal tunnel, are you bringing your OYF cup to the event or no?
What does that have to do with
It
that?
doesn't have anything to do with it, but
You're so stupid. Yeah, I'll bring it. I'll pack that.
because they got coffee in the mornings.
Oh, I'm all about that. Let's do it.
Bro. So
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the banner too, but I don't know if we'll have a place to put it, but I'll have it.
if you have it, we'll see if we can't figure out a spot. You know what I'm
Where to
saying?
put it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll work.
So
Yeah.
what's your plan? What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be networking on our behalf?
Yeah, I'll
What are
probably
you gonna
do a little bit of that, but I'm rooming with Becky, so I figure if she's free and I'm free, I might actually see if I can take some courses because I need
There you
to
go.
get some CE. I didn't register for anything, but I'm thinking you can sneak me into something.
You know,
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Give me a code. Sandy sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
the classes aren't any extra, so and you're going, right?
Yes.
As a speaker. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think you should be all right. But
Yeah.
I
I'll figure
don't
it
know.
out.
I don't know. I'm so knee deep in these vendors.
I know I feel like you're gonna be busy, but while I'll hang out with you and we'll do some recordings or something. But I know you're gonna be busy and I'm prepared for that. But I know so many people that are gonna be there. I'm just gonna hang
And
out
I'm on
and
the
stuff.
floor. It's not like I'm hiding anywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
You
Yeah.
totally come and hang out if you want,
I will.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be fun. But
It will be a lot of fun.
I bought some saddle soap for my boots.
What the heck is that?
I was at Bass Pro. I went to buy a trucker hat. I didn't buy a cowboy hat because I'm not a cowboy. But I bought I specifically wanted to buy a Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah, trucker hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Bass Pro Shop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I really go to that place, so it's not a stretch for me to rock one of those because I don't really wear hats, but I'm gonna wear something. I'll wear it,
Yeah.
And so I bought some saddle soap while I was there. So my boots had like a little suede-y, you know what I mean? They were like the soft leather, and I rubbed the saddle soap on there, and then I thought it was like it darkened them up and made them look nice, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, saddle soap. So then I put my glasses on and I read the instructions. It says put it on with a wet rag. And then once it foams up, you take that off and then let them dry. And now they're protected and moisturized. And I was like,
How did you do it?
I just put them on dry with like a microfiber cloth, you know?
And left it?
Yeah, until I read that. And then I was like, oh, so I took them to the kitchen and I soaked with a towel, like the same rag, right? The same microfiber cloth, and rubbed them down and it started foaming up. And I'm like, what an idiot. I'm running around with like, it's like wiping your, putting dry shampoo in your hands and then walking out of the bathroom like a lunatic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, so I went and did that.
My gosh.
And they're ready to go. So they're protected and looking sharp. And they got the American flag on the shank. Yeah. So
what's the weather supposed to be like?
I don't know. Let's look it up.
Hey, so I love this cup so much. I wonder if we can personalize them. I'm going to order a 32 ounce with a handle.
32?
Because I figure I can put water in it. And then if I'm like feeling adventurous, I can fill it with coffee and then just go a little crazy with coffee. So.
Or you make one big drink and last you 8 hours, Oh,
yeah, I could do that. Hell yeah.
Check it out. I get there Tuesday, 96 degrees.
Yeah.
Partly cloudy. Wednesday, 99. Thursday, 98, 95, 93 on Saturday. So,
oof. So it's going to be a hot one.
Blazes.
It's going to be hot. Yep. I broke out my cowgirl boots. I got them. I got my bandana. I got my little flannel cutoff shirt. I bought some new jean shorts. And then I got my dress for the formal night. Check this out. I get on Amazon. I ordered 3 or 4 different dresses because I was like, one of these is going to work. None of them worked. So I went in my closet. There's a dress that I had never worn before. The tag's still on it. And I was like, and I've had it for like 3 or 4 years. Never worn it. So I got it out. I put it on and I was like, yep, this will work. So now I got to return all the dresses to Amazon.
Huh. Okay. I went to Men's Warehouse and ordered a tux. I told you, right? Did I tell you that?
$84.
I must have told you. Yeah. I go, does it come with all that? And the guy goes, yeah. I'm like, let's do it, bro.
Yeah. So in September, I'm going to have a consult with the doctor to have hernia repair. I told you what my doctor told me, didn't I? So I go to.
Am I crazy? Did they not repair this last time?
Yes. Okay. So when I had my hysterectomy, he went in, he repaired it, air quotes. But all he did was he stitched it back up. I don't know, with stronger stitches or something. And he was like, so after it popped back out, I went and talked to him.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, sometimes it bothers me, but he goes, yeah, it was about a 30% chance that it would work. And I was like, why didn't you tell me that? I would have just gotten the mesh. Because I said, if you can repair it without mesh, then do it. If not, don't worry about it. So it stayed for a couple months and then it popped out and I was like, damn. So he didn't tell me the percentage like of chance that it would work. But anyway, so he said, he couldn't have done mesh that day because the risk of infection is too high. So I would have had to have a second surgery. So I'm not mad, but he sent me to a specialist who does minimally invasive surgeries, including hernia repair. So I'm going to have a consult in September because he's booked out that far. But what was my point? I don't remember. Oh, this is it. So my oncologist was like, yeah, he's usually booked out a few months. So that'll give you time to lose weight before your surgery.
Oh, yeah.
I told you that, right?
Yeah.
I was like, dang, don't mince words here, mister.
Tell me what you really think, doc.
Why didn't you just say, okay, fat ass, you got 3 months to get your shit together? Pardon my language. But you know me, you know this about me. Like, if you're give it to me straight, don't play around, don't beat around the bush. But man, that My eyebrows probably went like that and then back down. And I'm like, well, he's not wrong. So
You're like this. We're like, okay,
yeah.
all right.
All
I
right. All right. I got this. I got you. Yep. Okay.
yeah, I added some weight loss jokes a little bit to
Yeah.
my act, and just
That'd be funny.
it's nothing super original. It's just
Yeah.
what the punchline is somebody's reaction to you telling them you lost X amount of weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ruin it, but yeah, losing weight sucks, dude. And I panicked the other day.
What do you mean?
Well, she wanted to go to an Italian place, right?
Yeah.
And so we go, and I got some sort of, what did I get? Some pasta dish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bread, olive oil, where you dip it in the thing.
Yeah. It was good.
And carb city, right?
Yes.
From the carb city, right?
Yes.
And did we get dessert? I don't know. I probably had something at the house, you know?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. What did I think I ate something sweet. I don't remember what it was, but we had something.
Yeah.
A piece of chocolate cake or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And then the next night, we go to the pizza place.
Oh, yeah.
My son orders garlic knots, and
Yep.
I cannot see garlic knots and not have me a couple, right?
Yeah, it's called garlic knots because you cannot deny yourself.
You cannot leave it, you know? And so I 2 or 3 of those, and then I don't know, a slice of his pizza, and then I had my sandwich. So all this bread, right? Like,
yeah.
I get on the scale, and I was up 5 pounds, and I panicked, and I was like, whoa. So yesterday I just was like, you know,
yes,
coffee all day, and then last I had we went to Mexican, so I didn't eat no tortillas or you know, I just had the veggies, bro, and some grilled chicken, and and I was good because it's tasty. But I panicked. That 5 pounds, I freaked out, and
and it's easy to do. Like, it's ridiculously easy to do. But that's what I've been doing in the pool. I burn a lot of calories swimming around.
5 pounds, crazy.
It's easy. That's why this sucks so bad. Like, you can work your buns off for weeks, and one weekend can ruin you.
2 big ass meals of carbs, and that's crazy to me.
And it undoes the last 2 weeks of work you've done.
So how
is this fair? That's bull crap.
Anyway, so you know, it's a journey, not a destination, like Aerosmith.
Yeah, constant journey. Yeah. All right, we probably should shut her down.
Shut her down. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to seeing everybody. And
that'd be nice.
If you're at the festival, please come up and say hey.
Yep.
And so we're going to all those social things. When are you going home? When are you going home?
Sunday evening.
Okay. So you're going to Tootsie's?
Yeah, that's the plan. Like right after Tootsie's, I'll probably head out.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, see you in a couple days then. So
yep. And I'm getting there Wednesday morning, so I should make your debut when you're on stage or whatever.
Okay,
for the airway thing.
Okay. For She's Got Talent.
Yes.
It's gonna be jokes, but with a story, because it's not. Yeah. I'm in there with experts. You know,
right?
What it is, how to do it.
Yeah.
Mine is more of
experiential.
How to have that conversation with patients about it. So, you know,
I like it.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be busy, but
it
fun.
It will. So, thanks to Ondium, because this is their mini conference that I'm speaking at. So that'll be fun.
And me too. I'm doing a thing on diversity and inclusion.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna let it run. But if it gets too heavy, then we gotta lighten it up.
Reel it back.
You know,
Yep.
we don't want people fighting or angry or crying or, you know what I'm saying? We want to keep
I don't think it would be like that anyway.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more again experience sharing, you know, of what. And I told you I had that one dentist, 30 years ago, tell me that I should change my name to something less ethnic if I want to get a job as a hygienist, and I was like, wow, dude.
Yeah, that's not offensive.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, it's okay, I'm good, but thank you though.
You're like, dude, this is my name. So
Yeah, but
suck it.
Just the nerve though. It's just, and I didn't make a big deal about it, but it was just like, wow, that's kind of rude to just, my name bothers you, really? Okay.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'm kind of proud of where I came from.
You can hide if you want, dude. And he said, I changed my name. I'm like, well, some people don't tap out.
That's
bro.
on you, buddy.
Know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, everybody has their own experiences.
Yeah.
And, that's what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Yep. That was episode 185. If you could follow along.
We're all over the place. But
I feel like a lot of our listeners probably have ADD also. So it makes perfect sense for them to.
If they don't have it, they might start developing it. Just listen.
Yeah, I think it's contagious if you listen to us. So.
Yeah. I'd rather have a bunch of small topics that are more fun to listen to than one long, drawn out topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, I'll see you in a couple of days. Be good.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay, everybody, come see us at the Dental Festival in Nashville. Check out On DM. Thanks for your support there, Joe and Ashley. It's been awesome.
Thank you.
And of course, everyone, you must go floss yourselves.
Most definitely, yeah. Festival and go floss yourselves, guys. Be good. Have a good one. Bye.